In 3, 2, 1, action! Action! You're live, sir.
Do I start talking now?
Yes, sir, you're live.
Well, you weren't very clear. I need you to speak up and enunciate your words better.
Sir, you're still live and on the air.
Very well then. We'll discuss your job status later. I have a mind to talk to the producer about your insolence.
Still live.
Hello out there. I am Captain Richard J. Weiner, and this is Sports Weiner, your source for the most relevant and important sports news and updates in the galaxy.
Sir, we only cover gun raiders.
I stand behind my statement. Now, last week we had a historical event that shook the entire community. Kitty Melissa, princess of planet HellKat, has begun her galactic tournament, pitting the very best of the best in the Gun Raiders universe against one another for glory, honor, money, and Taco Bell gift certificates. 32 teams are going into the meat grinder. 3 will come out victorious. The players that don't make it will be ground up and used as filler for creating more wiener folk. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Sir, barely anything you're saying is accurate. Could you please stick to the script on the teleprompter?
There's a teleprompter? Oh, hey. Look there. Ha, this is much easier. I didn't know what I was going to say. I haven't even heard of half of these corn dogs. Let's see, what does that teleprompter say? HellKat Gun Raiders League is a 12-week event where 32 teams are randomly pitted up against one another once a week. Each week, teams play 3 matches in 3 different maps, with modifiers also being applied at random. All matches are 3v3. This past week, teams met in Depot, Yard, and
Skytrain.
Yes, Skytrain. Players met up this week in Depot, Yard, and Skytrain with no modifiers. Here's a quick rundown of the matches. Big Duck and Cat showed the spaghetti slicers whose sauce was better. The Infernos mercilessly torched Winged Mercy. The Young Guns ensured themselves permanent lifetime bans after defeating the Devs. And the Mercenaries took it upon themselves to show Create No Evil how to make bad things happen. Yoko Yosagi is suing Be No Evil for false advertising after Be No Evil punished them for having such a difficult name to pronounce. The Saboteur Monkeys took out poor Fizz and his loyal army of prostitutes known as Fizz's Angels. The community still doesn't know how to feel about any part of that.
Sir, the script?
I can't read all that. That's basically what it said. Get off my buns. In a stunningly gorgeous victory, Team Hotties blew Enigma away with their dashing good looks and their smoking hot guns. Carnage and Bloodbath Bombers were so afraid of one another's wrath that the match was cancelled. Yorioku blindsided See No Evil with a narrow win and made a bold statement about actually having the most difficult name to pronounce in the league. Team Nutty Wiener. Team Nutty Wiener? Now that sounds like a team. I can tell just by their name that they're going far. Let's see here now, Team Nutty. The Marauders have to tell everyone that they got beaten by a Nutty Wiener. Now that's a tough break right there. Oh well, sometimes you beat the wiener, sometimes the wiener beats you. It'll be very interesting to follow this team all season long, and I, for one, am looking forward to it. Next up, Top Gunners proved they truly are not bottom gunners by conquering the conquistadors. Who writes this stuff?
Sir, you've not been on script for nearly the entire show so far.
Yes, well, Sharpshooter disarmed BMO and the Bombers in a tight match, and the Hellhounds have to go home and let everyone know they lost to the Cheese Puffs. The Team Godzilla was supposed to fight the Royal Misfits, but they both apparently found religion and decided not to fight this week. That's a draw. Speaking of religion, and speaking of speaking, Speak No Evil got more than just a verbal lashing from the devils who insisted they say something, damn it. Mutiny X forfeited to Team Cuties, citing, and I quote, "We don't need to fight this weekend. We have more booty than we know what to do with." So there you have it, the full rundown of last week's Gun Raiders HellKat League matches. This week, players will be battling it out knives only in Silo for a full 12-minute cardio workout, followed by Big Head mode in the Monolith, the most obsolete map in GR since the Gauntlet alts. But finally, they'll be duking it out in the cave with infinite fuel. Tune in next week to find out which team wienerized which team, and for any updates and news in the Gun Raiders HellKat League. Until then, this is Captain Richard J. Weiner with Sports Weiner.
Cut.
So, now that I'm Sports Weiner, who writes my checks and where do I find him? I expect you'll be sending a limo to pick me up every day. Lord knows I'm not jetpacking all the way out here in rush hour and with these fuel prices. Besides, I parked my car in the club last weekend and they put a boot on it, so I'm not driving anywhere this week. Are there any single sausage girls that want to go home and spread some buns with me now that I'm famous? Come on, don't be shy. I may not be long, but at least I'm skinny.